Hello everyone. Hello mom. Good day. Today I will be discussing and presenting a video tutorial about hexadecimal and multiplication and division. I hope you listen, and now let's begin. This is a multiplication problem in hexadecimal. So the first thing that we need to identify is the digit. So we all know that hexadecimal is base of 16. So we have here the decimal, which is 0 to 15. And this is the hex, which is 0 to 9, and then A to F. If you wonder why the 9 is next to 9 is letter A. So A is represents in hexadecimal as 10, B as 11, C as 12, D as 13, A as 14, F as 15. So now let's begin to multiplication problem. So we have here 4 times 6 and 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is equals to 24. And in multiplication, if the if the answers is more than 16, we need to divide it by the base, which is the 16. So 24 divided by 16, which is 24 divided by 16 is 1. 1 times 16 is 16. Uh, 24 minus 16 is 8. So this is the remainder and 1. So we write the 8 here and carry the 1. We have here 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. And it's below 16, so it's alright. So 6 times 2 is 12. And we have to carry, so plus 1 it becomes 13. And 13 in hexadecimal is D. Letter D here. And then 6 times A. So 6 times A is equals to 60. And 60 is more than 16. So we need to divide it and repeat the process. 3. 3 times 16 is 3 times 16 is 48. And 60 minus 48 is 12. So this is the remainder. So 12 in hexadecimal is C. So write the C and carry the 3 and then down. Then let's move to the next one, which is 1 times 4, which is 4. It's basic, so it's not to explain more. So here the multiplication answers, but we did not finish yet, so we need to apply the addition. So bring down 8, D plus 4, D plus 4, or D is 13. So 13 plus 4 is 17, and it's more than 16, so divide it. So 16 divided 17 is 1. 1. So 1 and carry the 1. So C plus 2, which is 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 1 is 15. So 15 is F and hexadecimal. So here we need to 3 plus A. 3 plus 8 is 13. So 13 is D. So this is the final answers. And multiplication is hexadecimal. I hope you learned the multiplication problem. And
Thank you for watching, and now let's move to the division.
so we have here a division problem in hexadecimal. We have 19A divided by A. And first thing that we need to do is identify if the first number is can divide by A, and number 1 is too small because A is equals to 10 and hexadecimal equals to 10. So we need to move to the next number, which is 9. So 1 and 9 is becomes to 19. So 19 divided by A is possible. So now let's start. So the first So we need to convert 19 and a into decimal. So let's start the process. So 19. So this process is can convert hexadecimal into decimal. So 9 times 16, which is the base of hexadecimal, and raised to the power of 0. So 9 copy the 9 times 16 raised to the power of 0 is 1. Is 9 times 1 equals 9. So next we have 1 times 16 raised to the power of 1. And 1 copy the 1, 16 raised to the power of 1 is 16, and 1 times 16 equals to 16. And 9 plus 16 is equals to 25. So 19 hexadecimal is equals to 25 in decimal. So 25, we write 25 here, and now let's move to A. So A and A, all, and reminder A is equals to 10 in hexadecimal. So 10 times 16 raised to the power of 0, and copy the 10 times 16 raised to the power of 0, which is what equals to 1, and 10 times 1 equals 10. So A in hexadecimal is 10 and decimal. So we need to write 10 and write it here also. So now let's divide it. So 19a, 19 divided by a, or 25 divided by 10 is equals to 2. And 2 times a, 2 times a is equals to 20. And here we need to apply the rules of hexadecimal, which is if the answers is more than 16, we need to divide it by the base of hexadecimal, which is 16. 20 divided by 16 is equals to 1, and 1 times 16 is 16. So 20 minus 16 is 4. So we have here a remainder 4 and 1. So we need to start with the top to bottom. So in order to have the answers of 2 times a, so 1 and 4, so it becomes 14, or a in hexadecimal. So we have a here, and then subtract it. So 19 divided minus a, or 14, is 5, and bring down what a, and 5 divided by a is not, it's very complicated, so we need to convert it into decimal. So 5a, repeat the process of what we do in the 19 and a. You have a, or 10 in hexadecimal, times 16 raised to the power of 0 equals 10, times a is 10, and 16 raised to the power of 0 is 1, and 10 times 1 is 10. So we need to move in the number 5. Number 5 times 16 raised to the power of 1. Copy the 5 times 16 raised to the power of 1 is equal to 16. So 5 times 16 is 80. So we have 10 plus 80 is 90. So 5a in hexadecimal is 90 in decimal. So now we have a decimal number here, so we can divide it into the decimal number of a. So 90 divided by 10 is 9, and 9 times a is 90. 9 times a is 90, and as you can see, it's more than 16, so we need to divide it by the base. So 90 divide 16. So 90 divided 16 is 5, and 5 times 16 is 80. So 90 minus 80 is 10. So we have a remainder 10 and 5. So so in order to have the answers, we need to start from the top and to the bottom. So we have 5, 10, or a in the hexadecimal A. So this is the answers of 9 times A. We have so 5A. So now we can subtract it because this this is a hexadecimal and also hexadecimal, and this is decimal. So 5A minus 5A is equals to 0. So that's it. I hope you learned something and I hope it's clear. Thank you.